Hey, what's up everyone, and we are back doing more of these story missions. They're very, very simple. Anyone that is over probably level 10 can beat the first couple story missions. These are like insanely easy. They'll help you unlock the Ogre, which we have right there. So we're using the Ogre in battle here. He's massive and mighty. Compared to our other troops, he is a little weak right now because he is level 1. All our other troops are level, 6, 7, 8, 10. The Ogre does cost 12 units to bring out, so he's a very, very costly unit. And in order to really see the strength and potential of these guys, you have to upgrade them and get them up to, say level 4, level 5, because they start off at level 1, just like everything else. There's a good amount of gems to be won and earned down here. You only get a one-time bonus for completing the missions one time. That's why it's a one-time bonus. So when you go over to a dungeon for the first time, you'll see a one-time bonus on the left right here. This is a one-time bonus. They give you a base amount of loot from the dungeon, which seems to be around 300 gold. I don't know if that is just based on my level being too high that I don't get a lot of gold, or if that everyone gets only 300 gold from the missions. So you start digging, you need workers. The workers actually dig the tunnel. It takes time to dig the tunnels. You can see over here, this one has, looks like 15 minutes to go. And then when I do this one, I'm going to get a piece of equipment, it looks like, for free as the one-time reward. Over here, I'm going to get some gems. And you can scroll down, and you can see this right here is the next monster. So we're going to go over here and speed this one up, because we're going to try and get to that monster ASAP, unlock him, and see what's so cool about him. I believe he's going to be one of the better monsters. That one, the demon, it flies. So it says it doesn't go on the road. It says it just targets the next closest unit or building. So it should just fly around the map and be all crazy like. There's a lot of new features with this update. A lot of good features. There are a few bad things. The Facebook food invite is gone. Haven't been able to see anything to replace food. So that is a bad feature. They did give you a lot of free stuff. There's a free gold shield that you can use. It's a free 3-hour protection, and then you can also buy a cheaper gold shield for 3 hours as well. So we don't know what the cooldown is on that yet. And then the treasure chamber actually protects a certain amount of gold. For my max level treasure chamber, it's able to protect 750,000 in gold completely for free. So you will never be lower than 750,000 in gold, unless you spend it all. So that one right there is giving a nice one-time bonus of 50,000 in gold. And you can see it's taking 49 minutes to get there, so we're going to go bust through that. And the bread cost is going up pretty high now. It's 108 bread cost. They did say that these missions are supposed to get tough, so we will see. If they are tough, then you have to go and play in the player versus player, the basic mode, and level up your king, or buy better gear from the Grand Shop, or equip different troops and different spell combinations. But the main thing is just to level up. Leveling up will get you a lot more stats, make you stronger, make you able to summon out more troops. So I know some players were concerned that they don't have 12 morale points and they can't use the monster because of that. All you have to do is level up and you will get more morale points. Or if you want, you can get more morale points by equipping leadership items. So stats or items that have the leadership boost on them. So here we go. Here's the Demon level 1. And the downside to the monsters is you have to actually keep competing in the story mode here, or the dungeon, to upgrade them. So I got the Ogre, but I still couldn't upgrade it at all because I have to go further into the story mode. The Ogre's like special effects is that it can hurt firebolt towers. So it's one of the only units that can actually attack the firebolt towers. You can see the towers are starting to live a little bit longer. Not necessarily getting, tough, but it's getting tougher. You do want to make sure you get 100%. Because it does say that you need 100% 3 stars to go on to the next mission or unlock the special reward. So make sure you get 100% on these missions. So he's got, so he really is a kamikaze bomber. You see he has a big bomb on him. He has a low life, but he flies over buildings in the road. So we're going to go take a look at that. Check him out. Just going to start our workers so they can start working. You can see that one's 1 hour wait time. It's a level 2 Ogre right there. So you have to go pretty far in the story mode to get higher level troops. I wonder if it's going to be an automatic unlock or if you actually still have to pay for gold to make them level 2. So it definitely does benefit to have a lot of workers so you can have them pound away and, go after all these caves. Wow. He's really, really cheap. He's only 4 unit cost. That's a game changer right there, folks. This guy, I already discussed it before, this guy with the shield is going to be very, very powerful because he does a massive amount of damage. 600 blunt damage. He's resistant to piercing. His only downside is that he's going to fly off on his own. And so he's going to take a lot of fire from other towers. So we're going to go take a look at our base here. And it is lagging a little bit. So a good swarm of those guys, that's going to be the effective way to use him. A swarm of them with shield spell, so they have more life. And they are really fast. I love it. So they are kamikaze, they throw a bomb and they die. So the shield spell may not actually be a good fit for them because all they need is that one hit, boom, and done. So see, they go over there, no problem whatsoever. Those guys definitely are cool. And they do an AoE effect, because you see it targeted the archer, and then it did some splash damage to the pyromancer on the side there. That is very, very cool. With them being fast, that adds so much more levels of strategy to the game. And with them just going kind of straight ahead, they're going to be the new unit that you're going to have to bring with you so you can take down the castle gate. Because they're going to go directly, like, straight to the castle gate if you have everything else down. And then they're going to go bomb the castle gate. They're going to do massive damage to the gate because they are blunt. The castle gate is weak to blunt damage. So those guys are going to be a must-have unit in your arsenal. You don't need to upgrade the shield spell anymore because they're going to kamikaze and die already. There's no benefit to that. But yeah, that's a really, 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 really good unit. You're going to see some great strategies coming out with that shortly. And like I said, you clear the base, and when you used to get to the base at the end with like 10 or 20 seconds and you couldn't beat the gate, now if you spam a couple of those guys, they might be able to reach the gate in 10 seconds because they go directly to the nearest target and disregard the road. They're going to get there really quick because you saw they're fast. Those are fast little suckers. And that is an awesome, awesome unit. We'll go show you what I mean in this story mission right here. So you see how there's a big path? It was all curved to the left. If I'm correct on how the AI is going to work on this, we're going to hold off just a second. We're going to build up our bar. And they should actually fly straight across from here. So now we're going to bring out our horde. And it doesn't look like they flew across. But you can see there's the pyromancers that spawned first, and now we have these guys are just speedy little devils. So even though they didn't hop over that big pit, they do move extremely fast. We don't know if it'll work in the roads, because we did see them actually hop the roads if they are adjoining in the little adjoining pass, like the choke points. They did hop over that to attack the troops. So I believe it will work in the PvP aspect. This one, it didn't work because there's like too big of a gap. But we'll definitely have to test that out in future videos to see how the most effective way to use those guys are. And as you can see, they do go after units, mainly the mortars, it looked like, and possibly the cannons. They disregarded the Frosters. So we have to learn their AI and learn how to use them effectively and properly. I'm going to call them the Demon, but they're officially called the Gargoyle. I like Demon better. So it looks like the range is the 3.5 AoE effect. Really, really, really cool unit right there.